Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Slot man moves right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking on the midfield logo. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
And that's really good field position they were given. Now, nothing's a gimme. We know that. But I know his goal, have the field goal kicker just stay on the bench. They want to put it in the end zone and get 6 out of this one. If they don't, I think it'll feel like a disappointment.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. Pretty move. And then he goes with a juke. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Hey, come on, two. Ready, Jack? Ready.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. He'll take this to the 46. They're kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 16-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Go side. Hey, side.
Barkley, inside handoff. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now 2nd and 9.
Oh, lady. Side.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins. Darnold. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Mike Evans with a touchdown catch from Baker Mayfield. Here it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And the Jets set to receive this third-quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. Dances by him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it again with Barkley. Shreds him with a stiff and shutting him off. Now open field. There he goes again. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They're going to throw for the two with Darnold on the move to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Right? That's true. You've said that before. In motion goes the tight end. Two are going to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The pressure from multiple guys. They bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Take it at the 37. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Jets will take over. A handoff to Barkley. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 23-yard run. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good time.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
44, ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Quentin Williams drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. To throw is Darnold. He finds Wilt. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 197 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played a bit. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Barkley. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the right side and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Saquon Barkley. 35 yards. And the Jets extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Here's Tua. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. from the 33. Here's 2nd and 5. Saquon Barkley running right, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Darnold from the gun. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Fielded just inside the 20. There he goes, right side. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Get set.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.